What is happening, everyone? Welcome back to G-Ball Vision. Today I have for you guys an exciting unboxing. We'll go ahead and get this guy opened up and have ourselves a look. This is something that I have been wanting to get for quite a while, and the stars aligned, and I was able to snag one. Now, I have checked out the prototype. I hear some, ooh, we got some schwiggity swag. Look at that. Nice. Little bit of new breed EDC swag there. Now, this is a newer company, New Breed EDC. Love the name. Stay the new breed. So, I checked out the prototype of this knife, and it was phenomenal, guys. I mean, just excellent. If you have not had a chance to go over and pick up one of these, I highly, highly recommend going over to the website and scoping these out, because they are a fantastic price, coming in wonderful materials. 14C is a very tough steel, very corrosion resistant steel. We have a hollow ground blade with a nice satin finish coming from Kubi, who has done fantastic OEM work over the last couple of years. You get a nice little microfiber cloth there, which is a nice little touch. And then you get a hand written note from Mark on another sticker. So that is awesome. Mark is a new designer. He also just had a knife with Kaiser released. He's doing an awesome job for a brand new knife designer. He's got 2 models out already, and both of them are just fantastic. Now, this one is called the New Breed EDC Clydesdale. And then he has the Kaiser Gavel, I believe, is the name of the new Kaiser. It was just released in January. Why don't we go ahead and we'll do a little zoomy zoom on this guy. And here we go, guys. This thing is just fantastic. I already know it's going to be good, because I checked out the prototypes of this knife a couple months back, and it was nothing short of phenomenal. So we have titanium for our handle material, very well finished, nice little bead blast type look. You have all blacked out DLC hardware. You do have a filler tab here, which means this bad boy will be left-hand friendly. You have a nice coated titanium milled clip. You have a titanium backspacer there that's also been coated. She's nice and centered. You have a cutout and a front flipper for the deployment options. Let's go ahead and see what we're working with here. Ooh, baby. The other thing I love about this thing is it is a liner lock, an inset liner lock. So you don't have that exposed frame lock getting in the way of trying to open this guy up. This thing is going to be a workhorse. And I think that's a fitting name because it's named the Clydesdale. And this thing is going to be a workhorse. You have a beautiful blade for utility type cuts. The way this is designed, you'll be able to get right up on top of the blade here for a lot of control. You'll even be able to come down around the front here and have even more control for them detailed type cuts, the precision type cuts. You maintain a nice pokey tip. Even though this is a sheep's foot, the way this is designed, it flares out here and you have a nice pokey tip. A beautiful straight edge. This is going to be hollow ground. It's nice and tall, which means the geometry of this thing is going to make this a slicer. And because of that, combined with the 14C 28N, You know, even though it's hollow ground and comes down pretty thin, this is going to be a very tough knife. You have jimping up on the top of the spine here. That is going to lock you in rock solid, guys. You'll be able to get right up behind that edge for a lot of controlled type cuts, slicing cuts, you know, reverse type cuts. This thing was thought out beautifully. It's a great size. I can get a full purchase on this guy, no problem. Very comfortable in hand. The backspacer was a beautiful touch on this guy. Let me zoom out just a smidge because we're in just a hair too close. There we go. This thing is just very well thought out from Mark. For a first design, it's unbelievable how well this is thought out, how well it's finished. You're going to be getting 3 1/8 of cutting edge. You're going to be getting 3.5 to here, 3 1/4 to there. And then you are looking at about 7.5, a touch more, maybe like 9/16, somewhere in that ballpark. So it's going to be in a lot of people's wheelhouses. Ooh, look at that. Oh. Wow. No blade play. Up, down. Left or right. Wow, she's rock solid. Woo! Reverse flick is money, guys. Money. Thumb flick is also beautiful. How's that front flipper? Ooh, she's got a nice stout detent. Nice and stout. And then she's a free dropper. Because of the way that blade is designed, you have a little bit heavier of a blade and you maintain that heft or that weight out towards the tip here, which is ultimately going to help this thing just go right home every time. And that's out of the box, not broken in, you know, not cleaned, nothing. So when this thing gets broken in, you know, if it gets cleaned up, gets a little bit of oil in there, this thing is going to have some ridiculous action. We're going to do a full overview of this guy, so I don't want to get too into the weeds with this as far as getting into specs and checking all that sort of stuff. We're going to do a full overview of this guy here very soon. I love this knife, guys. They are still available. He does still have some left. But when these are gone, they're going to be gone for quite a while. So if it's something that interests you, it's not really worth waiting because they might not be coming back for quite a little while. I know he's working on other designs and whatnot, so it might be a little bit till he gets back to these. I want to say these come in right around 120, 130, somewhere in that ballpark. And guys, that is a fantastic price for everything that you are getting here. A useful utilitarian blade shape, a great steel, a great finish. You get multi-deployment options with the nice long cutout and the front flipper tab. You're getting titanium all the way around. Nice milled clip, nice backspacer, minimal hardware, filler tab, which is another nice touch there. Sharpening choil looks good. Everything on this knife is just spectacular. I'll say it again, like I said when I checked out the prototype. This is even more refined than the prototype was. This is a home run, grand slam, knocked out of the park. The people who have checked these out, and when you look down in the comments of this video, the people who have one of these are in love with this knife. If you don't know, you don't know. But the people who have, held the protos or have bought in one of these know how well this knife is done and how well it's going to do when you're using it. And like I said, you're going to be getting Kubi's, OEM work, which they have done a fantastic job, guys, over the last couple years with their own line, but with their OEM projects, Kubi has done a phenomenal job. The edge on this is just spectacular. Oh, baby. This thing is a slicing machine. Look at that. Oh, baby. How about a piece of cardboard here I just had laying around? Oh, my goodness. Barely any pressure at all, guys. Wow. Beautiful edge. Through some tape and everything here. And the nice thing is you have a lot of blade here, so you can start, very early and just use that whole edge to get up through whatever it is you're cutting. You can make nice long cuts with this guy. It'll be very easy to make some longer cuts. Let's wipe this thing off. So we're going to get the new and improved spine whacker out here, completely refinished by yours truly, the spine whacker version 2. Let's see how she holds up. Now keep in mind this is not broken in, nothing. Yeah, she's solid. I don't feel any movement in there at all. There's no need to, take it any further than that right there. If that's not, closing it up, she is going to be nice and solid. So the spine whacker version 2 gets its first knife, and she passes with flying colors. Guys, this thing is rock solid. It's great materials, great price tag, great build quality, great dude behind the design. I've talked with Mark many times. As a matter of fact, he's been on the live stream on my channel. Just a great dude, great designer, and he has a very bright future in the knife design world. He's got something special with this one, and I think he's got something special. He's always working on his craft, working with designs and trying to get the best out of each design that he works on, and you can tell it shows in the knives. I really want to check the gavel out from Kaiser as well. It's a minimal flipper tab style knife, drop point, I believe. But that also looks like a fantastic design. Something completely different than what you see here in front of you. But I know a couple people have ordered after me, and I'm at $349. So my guess is he has somewhere around 40 to 50 of these left. And guys, totally worth the price, no question. I'll link his website down in the description, and if I were you, I would head over there and pick one of these up. If you like Wharncliffes, if you like sheepsputs, if you like 14C, titanium, a great build, you will not be disappointed with this knife. This thing is absolutely fantastic. A+, Mark, this thing is just a beast, and I will be putting this right into my pocket. Expect a full overview coming very soon of this guy. We'll do a review on down the line. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button before you head out. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think of this guy. If you have one, really let us know what you think. That way other people have more input than just mine. I know there's a lot of people out there who really enjoy this knife. For the people who don't know, you're about to find out. This knife is fantastic. Going to be a true workhorse at a great price. If you're new to the channel or you've been here before and you are not subscribed, hit that subscribe button down below the video, or when the G-Ball Vision logo pops up in the center of your screen. I would love to have you here. Otherwise, guys, I will catch you on the next one.